Hey guys, RTT back here for that video, guys. Today, we're going to relook at Office 365, and we're going to look at it in the aspect of a college student. So I reviewed Office 365 for the Surface Duo, and to be honest, I said in my video, I absolutely love it. Now, I kind of looked at it more as a professional, or like as a business person would use this phone for, and how would it work in that day-to-day life. Well, then I kind of thought about it, and I thought to myself, when I was in college, and I'm still in college, but I'm taking the semester off, I did go ahead and use my MacBook every single day. Whenever I went to class, I always had my MacBook on me, always using it every single day. And to be honest, I kind of thought about it was, could I use this device instead of my MacBook in class, and would it be better and more easy to use this device rather than a MacBook? So let's go ahead and break it down. First off, if you do not know what Office Suite is, it pretty much gives you everything you need. For $30, I think it's $30 a year? Let me see. Is it a year or a month? Alright, so it's $30 a year. Right now it's half off. You get pretty much everything you would want. You get Office, you get Word, you get Spreadsheet, you get Presentation, which obviously is PowerPoint, PDF, and email. Now, when you're in college, I'll tell you right now, if you've not been to college, English class is pretty much essay. Did you think I was done saying essays? Yeah, it's essay pretty much every single other day. It gets to a point where they don't care if you have other things in your life. And the best thing I remember from my first semester of college, when I was taking English 101, is the first thing they tell you is that don't worry, this essay is not due today, it's due in 2 days, so therefore you gotta get it done. Now, personally speaking, typing on the Surface Duo and working everything out, in my opinion, is absolutely a flaw. I'm sorry, it's flawless, absolutely beautiful, and I recommend 110%, if you are a college student and you're picking this device up, recommend you go ahead and get a Surface Pen too. The Surface Pen, I would recommend the slim model because it fits perfectly on this device. Even if you get the other Surface Pen, just with the discounts right now they are offering, I think it's like $89. It just adds so much to this device. You're able to go fluently, just type, obviously where you can type with your fingers, but you're able to also go ahead and just, you know, scroll with the pen, write with the pen. If you're doing presentations, it's very easy. Of PowerPoints, it called presentations, it's PowerPoints. Very easy, very simple. Now, the reason why I like this personally, this Surface Duo, and if I did go ahead and when I go back to college, I'm going to be using this over my MacBook. And the reason why is because it is really nice for research, okay? And when you have the ability on the left screen here to pull up any research document you want. So for example, I know we had we had different resources at my college that you could go on their website and actually pull it up from the library, and to have that on the left hand side and then be able to type your document on the right hand side. I know some people might say, well, I have dual monitor set up at home. Not everyone has that. We're talking about if someone just has a, you know, simple MacBook, and then they have obviously this or this phone right here. Now, a Mac Air will go ahead, and that's what most people, college students, will probably get. That can get you can probably get a Mac Air for like what, $800, $900, depending if you get a used model, restore model. You could probably get even cheaper than that. But at the same time, though, you're gonna be spending that much money on that, and then on your cell phone, another $1,200. This device, for as little as what, $600, you're able to get a cell phone and this combined, and you always have it on you. That's one thing I will say. You know, whenever I was when I was at college, I always like got scared having my backpack, because obviously I have a $1,200 laptop in my backpack whenever I'm, you know, going to class, from and to class. I remember one time I left my backpack in class, and what they do at my college is once you leave the classroom, they lock down the classroom completely. You can't get back in the classroom. Once the class is missed, they lock it down, so nobody's going into classes. Well, what sucks about that was I left my backpack with my MacBook in there, so now I don't have my information so I could do my homework. This, you have it in your pocket. You're walking around with it. You always have it on you. You don't have to worry about bringing a backpack or whatever. I mean, there's some classes where you're not going to use most of my classes you would use a binder and you have papers, you can take notes. But the classes that did allow me to, and mainly with my computer classes, which is funny enough, I wrote notes on my MacBook, right? My history class, I wrote notes on my MacBook. Being able to write on this, and my recommendation would be if you are walking this as a college student, go ahead and make sure you do phone mode. Tablet mode is awesome for research papers and stuff like that, but being able to do it in phone mode, you're able to use both thumbs like this, and you're able to just type away on this device. And like I said, you know, the simplicity of having a document, spreadsheet, a presentation, PDF, and you can just sit in a chair and start typing away. When you're using a MacBook, it's nice, or MacBook Pro or Air, it just takes up your whole lap. And that's not really a big deal. With the M1 MacBooks, you are able to go ahead and avoid any issue when it comes to when it comes to heating. I'll tell you one thing, my MacBook Pro is from 2015. That thing heats up like a jet engine when I'm using that on my lap. This, obviously, the new MacBooks with the fan system being different, no fans with some of the MacBook Airs, that definitely changes the game completely. But nothing goes away from the fact of having a device that you can do everything you could do in that MacBook with for cheaper in your hand. You don't have to buy a brand new phone. Well, obviously, if you have an older phone, you don't have to buy a brand new laptop. You get all in one. You get a cell phone, and you also, of course, get all your information you need. You got Excel, you got PowerPoint, you got documents, and PDF. Now, for college... This is something you'll be using a lot. I know I'm just going to go and list some college classes you will be using this for. English 101 for documents. Spreadsheets, price statistics. I would say actually not too much for statistics. I use spreadsheet more in Java, not Java, but my computer programming class. What was it? Yeah, it was something about I forget exactly what the name of it was, but it was like computer basics, like, you know, the intro to computers and stuff like that. PDF, I use that a lot in Business 101. So you're going to be, not PDF, presentation, PowerPoint. You're going to be using it a lot. A lot of these apps in college is like on repeat. And the beautiful thing is, a lot of colleges, they let you be able to actually get your sign into your account, and they give you the services for free. Not every single college. I went to a community college. I still go to community college. My community college lets me get the stuff for free, so that's why I don't have the service. I'm not subscribed to them. But again, like I said, it's really cool. It's definitely very interesting, and I recommend, if you are a college student or you're becoming a college student very soon, this is the device I recommend picking up. Now, should you pick up this device, or should you pick up the Surface Duo 2? That's the big question here. And to be honest, I almost want to say this device. And let me tell you why. Because when you get to the Surface Duo 2, you're going to get into a really, really expensive price point. The price point of $1,300 to $1,500. And then you're kind of talking about how you can get a MacBook for $800, $900, and you're looking away from this kind of a cell phone. Right? I think that's definitely something that I would say, if you are looking for it right now at the moment, this is for the $600 price tag. You really can't beat this device, especially for all it gives you as a college student. Now, if you're looking at the newer Surface Duo 2, like I said, now you're looking at $1,300, $1,500. If you have the budget for that, I'd still recommend probably picking it up. But at that price tag, you could probably get a cheaper MacBook Pro, and, you know, you could probably save some money somewhere else. Like I said, I'm so interested in the in the Surface Duo 2, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind, this price tag is king for this whole entire concept, right? That's the reason why this is so good. Not only does it give you everything you need, it also gives you everything you need at a correct price tag of less than $600, depending on where you get it from. That's my thoughts and opinions, guys, coming from a college student. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.